And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The famous We Love Houston sign just up. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off.
Well, Jake.
No doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. A look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Houston. And they're down 4 spots from them.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And I can't see any reason why they can't. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the small forward.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Caldwell Pope outside. Five to shoot. Fires from the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he's able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here's Westbrook. Softly drops in the floater.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
James outside. Doesn't go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Tucker tipped back in for 2.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Takes it out to Harden. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers trail by 5. LeBron with 29 points for him last game against Houston. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target with his 3. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. House. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Here's Westbrook, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line. You know, how can you not get excited about the way P.J. Tucker plays defense? Takes on all comers. Great intensity. He really is the leader of his team defensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Tucker.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to James. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And with Tucker Clark in his defense, he'll pump his team up with his play.
You know, that's a big reason, guys, why he sees so many minutes every game. I mean, his rotations are on time, and he's got excellent hands, which allow him to force turnovers, but I think it's his intensity that sets him apart.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Now the pass to Davis. The fader. The Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Westbrook against LeBron. Pope loose. Covington with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from James.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Harden. Covington trying to break free. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. James has got his second basket of the night.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
For 3, Westbrook, and another 3 for Houston.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Davis. Shoots over Covington, and again it's the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Harden outside. Pass to Covington. He kicks it to House. Harden with it. Here's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Caldwell Pope pass to McGee. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to House. Harden against Green. Outside Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him.
Oh, that was worth the place of admission.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Green passes to McGee. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example set. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Here's James. Rebound by House.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Harden.
So fun watching Harden operate inside near the rim. I mean, his confidence level is high, and he does a really good job getting ideal position.
Here is McGee. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And here's Green outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Westbrook, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Green dishes to LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. The shot, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
James, the pass to Green. He's off on that one. Good D by Harden. Rockets leading by 6. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
Back to James. Harden against Green. Covington with the steal. Outside Westbrook. 1:57 left to play here in the first. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Westbrook kicks to House. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Outside Covington. Offline with his 3. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
To the paint, 11 feet away, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Westbrook, 12 points for him. Now here's Tucker, outside Westbrook. The Rockets with another miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
LeBron is doubled. Howard, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Nailed from three-point land.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
It's a tie game here in Houston. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. You see a lot of players who pick up the controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Harden. Green is out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Houston in the lead. From 13, that one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player. And I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Shots good by McLemore.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Kuzma outside. Back to LeBron. Good work defensively by Harden.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Inside. It's stolen by Green. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Clemens is guarded by Davis. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 3. It's LeBron with the drive, and he gets the bucket. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Harden. Green breaking loose. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 17.
Yeah, a volume shooter, and Harden is aggressive and assertive at really trying to jumpstart himself. And when he does, watch out.
Here's Waiters. James trying to free himself up. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Waiters.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Kicks to McLemore. And there's the pass to Clemens. Down low. Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 19 points.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. James, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Inside, Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Howard up on top, guarded by Tucker. Howard, the pass to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Clemens, James covering.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Back to Harden. Launches it. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Kuzma passes to James. Back to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes to McLemore. Pass to Clemens. Jacks up a 3. Waiters grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Green slams it in.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Davis with it. Now Green defending. Shot from free throw range. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Anthony Davis third.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And so here is Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Green left side. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
The Lakers trail. James with it. 18 points for him. To the middle. Here's Davis over Green. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Shots good by McLemore.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
James in the post. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Harden against Waiters. Green breaking loose. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Los Angeles. Kuzma passes to LeBron. And they double up James. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Harden finds Tucker. Back to Harden. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Waiters passes to LeBron. Right side Davis. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Green, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Westbrook? 7th in scoring, 10th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
The chance here for Davis, the offensive rebound. Howard can't hit.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, but he got it done.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 14. LeBron with the block.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now Westbrook shoots a three, and the three ball is good. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. Smith, no luck. Houston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Fires it up. And it's Westbrook again missing. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Smith against Harden, and they pick up 2. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Now the dish to James. Here's Kuzma. Another shot, and Howard finishes it off.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And they double up LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now. Howard dishes to Davis. LeBron against Westbrook. Clock at 6. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
Boy, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Westbrook, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Kuzma, left side. Feeds it to James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Harden scanning the floor. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. We got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the 5. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James, the pass to Davis. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell-Pope outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And Tucker kicks to House. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Tucker dishes to Westbrook over Howard. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Green finds Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Tucker, the pass to Harden.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Misses from close range. From 11 feet away, Green, no luck. Rockets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here is House. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Covington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Covington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Green against Harden. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Covington sends it back. Green against Harden. He dishes it to Westbrook. From the arc. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Green, the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Harden, that's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 28 points for James Harden.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Westbrook passes to Covington. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backdoor.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Caldwell Pope outside. James looking around. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. House has got the ball. And the rejection by James. Here's Green. Finished off the break. And now an 11-point Laker lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
6 to shoot. The pass to Westbrook. Not really his range, and it's off target.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by Harden. Rockets trail by 11. Now the feed to House. And here is James. He's got 32. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now a timeout called by Houston. Mark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Keith Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Outside Covington. Passes it to Clemens. To stop the drought. Good D by LeBron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Elbow shot is on the way. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Morris throws it down.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Outside, Covington. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James left side. Again, Los Angeles.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Carroll with it. No points in the game hit for him. Houston needs to get a shot up. Tucker finds Covington. Here's Carroll. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, James. That's tipped. Clemens. James covering. Covington in the corner. Again, Covington missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Lakers making a switch here.
One shot.
Waiters is checked in.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Kicks it to Rivers. From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Rivers. And here's Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. They need this one. And Davis pulls it down.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
To the inside. It's deflected. Pass to Covington. Rivers with it. Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Smith against Covington. Waiters outside. The pass to Davis. Back to Waiters. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. And for Houston, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside, Covington. Passes it to Clemens. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 5.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player. And Covington, consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Outside, Davis. That one wide left. And so here is Houston. Outside, Covington. Here's Rivers. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Smith against Carroll. And it's Davis missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got P.J. Tucker. Austin Rivers is out there with McLemore. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Carroll in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Tucker powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Caruso looking for an opening. For a couple of years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Rivers can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 22. Now Smith, pass to Caruso. Waiters outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Rivers. There's the pass to McLemore. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Kuzma.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good by Davis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Kuzma. Tucker can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. But for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
They get it back. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up off the glass.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Westbrook passes to McLemore. Now Harden. And Tucker kicks to McLemore. Passes it to Westbrook. From beyond the arc. Waiters grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Howard. Wide open look. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Westbrook finds Tucker.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Caruso. That shot missing.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Harden, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Westbrook passes to McLemore. Teardrop shot. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got 30 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Howard, the pass to Smith. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
That one drops for him.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And here's Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Mbah a Moute comes in for Danuel House.
Shots.
That free throw missing. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dudley comes in for Green, and Cook subbed in for James. And he sinks the second. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. And Daniel House subbed in for Mba'amute. Free throw good from Harden.
You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball, and that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
McGee dishes to James. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP.
And the dunk by James.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Harden against Green. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Green draws the double to the paint. McGee inside, guarded by Harden. And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Will it go? Great D that time from Green. The Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook drives in. The second chance effort. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Count that one. LeBron's got 40 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
James against Westbrook. LeBron with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Another miss by Houston. Kuzma kicks to James, and they double up James. To the middle, McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by James, and it's Westbrook missing.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Here's Kuzma. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Here's Westbrook. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Westbrook with the block. House, the pass to Westbrook. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. And Cook subbed in for LeBron. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. McLemore with the ball. Here's Rivers. Inside, and the dunk by Chandler.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rivers against Smith. And the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it. Hangs. And it's good on the way in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Dudley. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Rivers. A floater. Rebounded by Dudley. Now Smith. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. No, the ball movement was great.
everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch, you know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later. And tonight, two experienced teams, Chris. We're going to see what's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA.
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much, but you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope and it's small forward. And here are the Rockets now. It's a three-point game outside Westbrook. The three-pointer, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Davis has the open look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
On the wing, Green. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to LeBron. On deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here is House. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you. And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, G.A. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part.
Mind the lane.
Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Green deciding where to go with it. James trying to free himself up, and it's Green missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That gives them the lead. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Harden and Houston again with the bucket.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni. The teams have traded wins so far in the season series, taking one apiece. I asked Coach what worked for them in their win, and he said, we were giving LeBron too much respect in that game. We didn't challenge him enough or force the ball out of his hands. We can't let that happen tonight. So I guess we'll see what happens when the ball is out of LeBron's hands tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Rockets 4th, the Lakers in 5th.
And both teams have done a nice job of converting mistakes into fast break hoops. I mean, that is critical.
Passes it to James. From deep, Green. He doesn't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 7. Pass to Davis. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. The shot missing. Good D by LeBron. Davis drives in, and it's slammed in by Davis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor. Strong start. here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Now LeBron, James Harden missing on the 3. That one goes in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Great tee that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 5th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Now, Green, after Westbrook's missed 3, chalk up 2 there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. That one doesn't go, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. LeBron outside, and the pass to McGee. Covington against James. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Westbrook drains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
James finds Davis, hammers the alley-oop through.
James is impossible to guard in the screen and roll. He's a master at slicing the D apart with the scoring, penetrating, jump shooting, passing. Should I go on?
Westbrook, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off the board.
I would agree. Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Kicks to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Trying to get open is Davis. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. 2 points. That one goes.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
For 3, Westbrook. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's James. Rebound by House.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Green against Harden. Stolen by Harden. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Green up on top. Guarded by Harden. Outside, Davis. To stop the run. Rockets 6. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. LeBron James 3rd. 4th, James Harden.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
Waiters, he's checked in for LeBron. And the second free throw, good. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
The team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't rattle him. He's tough as nails.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Chance to check out the stats for James Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up 29 points a game, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate. I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Howard with the steal. Waiters surveying the D. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses in close. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Harden. Covington trying to break free. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Davis. That one misses. Westbrook with the nice D there. It's Harden with the drive. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Howard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's good for 2.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. They have a 9-point lead. Down low, here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner 3.
He doesn't get the second one.
Quick fact for you guys, P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 19 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Westbrook against Waiters. Pass to Davis. There's Green with the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. Return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, McLemore is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at point guard. Here's Waiters. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Waiters, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Harden. And the layup is good. Harden's got 21.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Caruso looking for an opening. And it's Waiters at the elbow. Good on the 13-footer. Waiters got his first basket of the night.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
And there's the pass to McLemore. Harden against Waiters. Passes to Clemens. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers trail by 14. Shot from 12. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harden the pass to Tucker. And it's sent back by Howard.
And you got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
And so he hits both.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's Caruso. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Waiters from down in the low post. It goes. Waiters got 4 points this quarter.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Harden the pass to Clemens. Houston moving the ball around. And Harden with the basket on the assist for McLemore. And it's now 26 points for James Harden. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing a title to cement his legacy.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Houston.
And they haven't needed a whole lot of work done inside because of what their guards are doing. It's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in that backcourt.
Now here's Waiters. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Inside, stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the basket is good. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Now, here's Covington. 17-point lead, their biggest. 2 on the clock. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Harden. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. And Waiters kicks to Smith. On the wing, Davis. second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Clemens, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Howard, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to McLemore. To the middle. Here's Clemens. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
McLemore inside the line. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. McLemore's got his first bucket in this one. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to McLemore. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Smith outside to the inside. Here's Davis. Out to Smith. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. McLemore dishes to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
A ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Here's James. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Clemens, covered by LeBron. Here's Clemens, and the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
The first one falls. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
LeBron against Westbrook with the putback.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
The pass to James. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
And Harden with the stuff.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Westbrook. 19 points in the game. House the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Out to the wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Green missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now Westbrook averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 16. For 3, Smith buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Check out stats for James. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. Second in scoring, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range, terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Left side, Davis. Howard, the pass to Davis. Great D that time from Green.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Passes it to Howard. Dishes it to Green. With a floater, gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Rockets leading by 15. Feeds to Harden. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. .132 left to play here in the half. Nice shot by James.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Westbrook passes to House. And here's Harden. And it's sent back by Howard. Green in the post, guarded by Harden. James looking around. Pass to Davis. Here's Howard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Westbrook passes to House. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Harden for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside, Green. Back to James. And James throws it down.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Harden against Green. Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. No good there with this step-back J.
Golden opportunity that you can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
James Harden getting it done. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 39 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
One of the big questions coming in is, how do you defend James Harden? He can take you in either direction. He has the crossover and the jab and go. And one of the best shot makers in the game.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens.
And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. House kicks to Covington. Harden outside. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
James outside. He lobs it up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Davis. Rockets leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Double team on Westbrook. He kicks to House. Here's Tucker. And he lays it straight in. Tucker's got 8 points.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. James dishes to McGee. There's the pass to Davis. Shoots over Covington. That one a little long. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Robert Covington picks one up.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earn these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And he makes both free throws. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to House. Lets it go with the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. House has got his second basket of the night.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
On the wing, Green. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. James finds Caldwell Pope. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
LeBron against Westbrook. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Green sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 5.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Outside Westbrook. Tucker with the ball. 8 points for him. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the Rockets score.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to James. Green finds Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Ring shot on the way, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Westbrook passes to House. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. LeBron passes to Green. That shot, no good. Good D by Covington. Rockets leading by 18. The feed to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
Harden against Green. To the paint. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. 23 points for LeBron.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to House. Covington against Davis. Outside Covington. And Harden now, top of the key. They get the rebound. Covington passes to Tucker. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And some changes here for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Green.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James.
Well, the watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Rivers looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
And he can't get the first one. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
Good on the second free throw.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
James right side. Out to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 16. Pass to Clemens. Got a piece of it. Carroll against Kuzma. Over to the wing. Here's Clemens. Another miss by Houston. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kuzma. Carroll with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Covington. He can't get that one to fall. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Plays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Outside Covington. The pass to Clemens. Now here's Rivers. It's Carroll on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
Passes to Clemens. Tucker with the ball. Here's Carroll. Shoots a fader. And Tucker kicks to Carroll. Shoots over Kuzma. They get it back. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
Pass to Kuzma. Edwards over Carroll. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kuzma. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Rivers against Waiters. Pass to Carroll. Clemens, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
The pass to Waiters. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's got 9 to the inside. Here's Morris, and the shot goes in.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wills these shots in.
Houston leading by 10. Outside, Covington passes it to Rivers. Clemens, covered by LeBron. Down low, here's Clemens. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Carroll against LeBron. LeBron is doubled. On the wing, Morris. Back to LeBron. Morris outside from downtown. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And that matchup against the Hornets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And Covington, this is one of his favorite shots. He's a lights-out perimeter shooter with textbook form.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
The Lakers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Here's Waiters over Rivers. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Both good from the line that time. Here's James. 28 points for him. Waiters outside. The dish to Morris. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. To the middle. Rocket 6. Morris with the bucket.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Kuzma penetrating. It's good. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Clemens. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 13. Kuzma outside. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. No good on the three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Covington, and the layup falls. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Here's James. Morris trying to free himself up. No good from LeBron. Rockets leading by 15. Clemens. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Clemens. It's blocked. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Ben McLemore is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Tucker in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Harden draws the double inside. Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Green. James outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. LeBron is doubled. High post, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. That's a 2 from Smith. They grab their own miss. Count that bucket.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Harden against Green. Now the pass to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kuzma outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it to Davis, beyond the arc. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. It's Covington on the wing. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Green dishes to James. Left side, Davis. Count that one. Davis has got 29.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
James against Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Harden draws the double. Pass to House. From past the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
One shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here's Westbrook. He kicks it to House. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to James. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. McGee trying to break free. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 34 points. Houston leading by 13. Double team on Westbrook. And there's the pass to Harden. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Passes it to Green. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Westbrook. On the high post. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis feeds it to Green. To the right side. Loads it up for Davis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And Tucker kicks to House. Covington passes to Westbrook. Here's Tucker. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The Diaz-No shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets leading by 8. Here is House. Back to Westbrook. To the left side wing. Here's Tucker. Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check from the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
As you said, C. Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
And the jam by Harden.
No, even with contact, the defense isn't enough to slow Harden. I mean, just a guy who gets it done on his drives to the rack.
Outside, Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Rockets on defense. They have a 9-point lead. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Davis dishes to James. At the elbow, Green. Kicks it to McGee. Clock at 4. Stolen by Westbrook. And stolen by James. The shot's good from McGee.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to House. To the inside. Covington. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And they double up LeBron. On the wing, Green. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Outside Covington. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron Beach easier said than done.
Harden, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harden's got 49 points in the game. Lakers trail by 9. James outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight over Green. Westbrook, no good.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waster.
Houston leading by 9. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
One shot.
The Rockets shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Harden against Green. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Here is House. Lets the 3 fly. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Westbrook passes to House. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. House has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that is reflected in the score.
LeBron passes to McGee.
At this point in his career, McGee knows who he is. A hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Good on both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's the lob to Harden. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Really, any shot is great for Harden. He just lights it up from any area on the floor.
Green against Covington. Caldwell Pope outside. to the middle. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Oh, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Harden up top, headed by Green. Harden draws the double. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Covington. James covering. Covington's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. And the pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Westbrook. Goes up at the stripe. No good. Shot missing. Good D by James. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Down low to take the lead. It's deflected.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Houston. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the center position.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Green dishes to James, and they double up James. Covington against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. But they'll get another chance. They get it again. Here's McGee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. McGee's got the first basket here in overtime for the Lakers. Westbrook passes it to House. Now Tucker outside Westbrook. Harden outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers in the lead. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Caldwell-Pope kicks to James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Westbrook against LeBron. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. So it's the Lakers now. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Passes it to Westbrook. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Here's James over Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, don't do it. Going for that pump fake. James has it just impeccable. Fooling the defense night in and night out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for LeBron.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
LeBron against Westbrook. And the rejection by LeBron. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So here's Westbrook. To the middle. Covington kicks to House. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's LeBron outside. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk.
Here's LeBron. Second chance shot. And the layup good by McGee. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Westbrook against LeBron. Westbrook. Covington wide open. He fumbles. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Covington's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And he converts the layup. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
Harden against Green. Left side Westbrook. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. But once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Timeout called. The Rockets. They trail by 4. There's 49 seconds left in overtime. Puts up a three. Goes back up. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Can't forget about Covington in these moments. He relishes any chance to knock down big shots.
Westbrook against LeBron.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact. And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws. No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Shooting 2.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
It's money from deep.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel.